These days, I believe there are many students are facing main problem such as financing, stress control, and fear of failure. I believe financing is above of them all because financing problem will cause students try not to get to eat to save their money, and this is not good for them. But sometimes even though they have very little money, they will try their best to eat the fast food that cheap and fast. It is seriously bad for them. There are students who studying something, but they always try to kill themselves slowly by eating those not good food for their health. I am curious about Waqf. The definition of Waqf is something to do with me. I am thinking to know, do people know about the existing of Waqf or they don't? I want to know, do they realize what kind Waqf do to the national education? This is just a curiosity of mine. This might be good or might be bad. I just want to know more from this good and bad. Student life are synonym with hard time to get a nutritious food. How you find it?
Okay, student life normally it's hard to get a good meal during a study because we not really have enough money to buy something nutritious.
Yes, hard to get nutritious food during my study time. But as student, we must smart how to utilize money. We'll get nutritious food. I buy mixed rice, get sambal tempeh with vegetable, and cost me RM2 only, cheap and food nutrition.
So what I did during my study time, my mother will prepare some fried food like anchovies fried for me to eat during study time, especially when I go back to the hostel. So what I did, I just buy the rice from the shop and eat with the anchovies. It took me about 2 or 3 weeks. I will eat my mother anchovies fried.
If you are given RM300 per month for your own need, is that enough for a month?
RM300, yes, it is enough.
Yes, is it enough for me?
What will you do with RM300? For your daily meal or something else?
What will do with the 300? Normally, I will do first of all, I will use for my food, followed by my other consumption like books, stationery, photocopy for any lecturer needs for my education.
I fully utilize RM300 for my own meal with RM10 daily for breakfast until dinner time.
And the rest I will keep it, even though it's small. At least 10% of my money I will keep it for emergency case.
Do you know about Waqf?
Waqf.
Waqf, yes,
Yes,
I know Waqf.
I know about Waqf.
What do you think if Waqf is something for the education of Malaysia?
I think Waqf is good for Malaysia education.
Yes, I believe with Waqf it was something good for education. Example, university in somewhere in Egypt also built based on the Waqf. So I think Waqf is good for Malaysia education.
Student not need to pay back the money.
Thank you for your response. I can conclude that many students find it hard for them when they have no money. Next, there are many universities in around the world are based on Waqf education, such as University of Cairo and Oxford. Third, my correspondent agree with Waqf as turning point for education of Malaysia. fifth, I think the citizens of Malaysia have to realise the benefits of Waqf. Last but not least, Waqf will help the poor people and improve the relationship between someone and another, so then everyone's hope will become true.